Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I'm not sure how you feel about these voiceovers, but I do love them and I appreciate y'all listening. Now, I don't like doing the entire vlog as a voiceover, but for the sake of copyright, I want to narrate a little bit because I found out after I left the museum. So here we are today at Museo de Arte. Please forgive my pronunciation. And I found out afterwards that you are not supposed to videotape. So you know what? I'm going to be respectful and I'm going to blur out the majority of this. I'm just going to show you my favorite parts. You are allowed to take photos, but at the end of the day, I think y'all should go visit for yourself if you get the opportunity. I know it's not fun virtually to have all these cliffhangers and not be able to see the full project, but I really admire what this museum is doing. And this was the first museum that really made me think. Felt like I was actually using my brain and I was captivated, like it kept my attention. There was on the I will describe it, that should be okay. There's one room, you go in, it's very ominous, a little dark, and there is a older black lady doing some type of performance on the TV, and then what she wore and what she used in the performance is hanging on the wall. So yeah, there is another room that opens up. It's so beautiful. There's all these different areas. There were these gorgeous masks and one of my absolutely favorite paintings in the building. It was so colorful. Again, forgive the censorship, but I think this is a must-see in person too. That being said, I'm only gonna show y'all little glimpses. Everything else will be blurred. I'm not trying to, be a stickler with it, but I just want to respect the copyright that I found out about after I had finished filming the entire museum. So there were these gorgeous masks. They were really, really cool. And there were other paintings, so abstract, lots of color. It actually evoked a response from me. I am not a museum girly because, again, if I cannot see myself well in history, or if the history is just constantly dark, or if it's constantly putting the colonizer up at the top and it's just, it's just not the vibe, at least for the sake of my mental, that I'm not trying to deal with, I usually don't go. This museum was diverse, it was versatile, and it made you think. I actually felt like I was unlocking my brain here. There are some gorgeous pieces, and they're all of different formats, platforms, materials, like abstract here, acrylics over there, digital work here. Man, I really did love this. And they also had some videos of performance pieces that were performed in person. Yes, so I'm gonna show y'all some sneak peeks again. Forgive the blur, but I want to respect the artist at the end of the day. Especially if this video were to get monetized, I don't want to seem like I am profiting off of other people's art, and they have explicitly said, hey, there's a copyright on this stuff. Please come to the actual museum yourself and see it. I thought this area was really cool. So they had the hand paper towel dryer things, in the bathrooms, the hand paper towel rollers, and there was art coming outside of them. Yeah, it was really, really nice. Honestly, this whole museum was so cool. I kept my eyes on everything at all times. I played some really good music, had my little poetic playlist going on. And as I said, especially as a solo female traveler, museums are a great place. I love the security around where you can just walk and not always look over your shoulder. So this was a great place to just vibe, relax, turn my mind on or off as I pleased. And yeah, there was this area with I promise I'm not trying to be ignorant, but these hanging plastic sheets, everything was made of a different medium, which is really cool. You were allowed to walk over here. They had created a little path for you. So I'm over here oh, look at her. She's so aesthetic. She's so mysterious. She's that girl. But yeah, and then I ended up going into another room where they had more cool art. They had some stuff on display in the middle of the room, 3D projects as well. And I was trying to capture the names. I tried to get everyone because I was especially if I'm going to show the art. But even without showing the art, I just want to show a little recognition. So yeah, highly recommend you go visit. Again, I know it's not a super fun vlog because I blurred everything out, but I do want to be respectful on behalf of creators. It's not fun to have your content stolen. Sometimes it sucks not getting the recognition you feel you deserve. And while I have seen other videos showcasing this and recording and doing whatever, I just want to put the blur over. I'm not saying, oh my gosh, I'm so great for that. No, I actually really found out after I filmed the entire museum, or actually it was around this painting in this area right here, that one of the staff politely let me know, hey, no videos. I was like, oh, and it's my own fault. I did not read before I went into the museum. So yeah, I was sitting here, I was like, well, how am I going to post this? It's already on my phone. This is how. Absolutely gorgeous pieces. So much color, abstract work. It was so beautiful. I think the fee was only like $6. No more than $10 for sure. I think it was well worth it to pay it. You could spend, I'd say, at least an hour or two there. Minimum an hour. If you're quick, maybe 30 minutes. There's this area. It looks like they're still like evolving and transforming or renovating the building. I'm not sure. Now, mind you, pay attention. I'm only going to show you a quick little snippet because, you know, you're allowed to take photos. So I would say, you know, short videos equating to a photo, but this one was very intense. There was a lot going on. This area had like, there were sheets hanging up and some of them were burned through. There was this really cool, this is the one that got my attention when I first came here, this huge digital piece in the middle of the room. This is another favorite of mine. Oh my goodness, we'll talk about this in the next video, but second favorite for sure. And yeah, that's all. I will talk about my experience and review the museum in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.